Oh, mi amor. Wait, I forget to do something. Give me 1 second. Oh my god. There's a bird. Alright, and we are alive. What is up, guys? I think we're live. Wait. Bish. Bash. Yep, we are live. What up? So last we left off, we had a lot of problems dealing with Mary. I nearly had an aneurysm trying to deal with Mary. We accidentally, well, not really accidentally, but had no choice but to kill Sean because I don't trust him being able to resist the temptation again, because it's not. I don't think it's something. I mean, yeah, technically you have old Bridget, but we don't really know how she even managed to how do I say this? Resist the effects compared to like what? So, not about to risk it. I don't even know why I'm here. Anywho, fought with Mary, one of the hardest boss I've ever fought, most annoying boss as well, but what's done is done. Let's go find Ashbury. I think we're gonna have to find Lady Ashbury. At the same time, let me make some more additional medicine. Just in case. Dear Dr. Reed, blah blah blah. Go to Lady Ashbury Mansion, which I assume somewhere near West End. And then probably get access to West End. I'm gonna use the bridge here. I honestly thought this would be.
Crush the leech, boys!
Oh, they're having a war over there. Well, I'm not gonna interfere. Let them have their fun. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna interfere.
Want some of this? Killing's all you deserve. You! Get back in the grave! I'm better than you!
Oh,
I'll send you to hell.
the hell is going on? They're like this in a state of perpetual fighting. I mean, sounds like it is. time for us to kill this guy. We don't have to kill this guy. And I kind of want to. Alright. And there we go. Just went on a massive killing spree. Oh my lord. Okay. Oh my god, I'm burned.
Filthy fucking beast!
Filthy fucking beast. Yeah. Okay. We've dealt with every possible enemy here. I'm supposed to go that side, so that's where we shall go. I'm still gonna explore because it seems some of the stuff managed to replenish itself, I think. Alright, in water. Oh, you again? Hey, what do you want?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
Oh.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Finsbury Gate. Alright. Oh, now the gate is open. I mean, before that it was closed. What is that? Yeah, you're not going anywhere, brother. Come on. I love green the bite, even though technically I don't have to. I can just use the listed knife. Oh, Lady Ashbury. Oh.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
They want war. Ouch. Okay, I'm supposed to go straight, but you know me. When have I ever gone straight to this?
Turn around, sir. You're mine! Die, vermin!
How about you die instead?
I cannot enter.
Okay. Kind of weird, but
It's locked, all right.
oh, why is it locked? Why? Why again? Why would you lock it?
Die, vermin! Oh, Christ! He's done for! He's mine!
Alright, we're gonna have to use this. This.
We cannot be defeated! We will crush you! No rest for the wicked! Roll back to the hell that spawned you!
God damn it. I thought my... Yeah, fuck you too. Alright. Yeah, I mean, last we left off, we couldn't really... I mean, last time we came here, we couldn't come here, but now we can, so... Right. My mom be asking questions. Back to Finsbury. Influenza.
I cannot enter.
Alright. Back for real, for real. Oh, level 18. How quaint. Oh, yo, what the fuck is that? Yo, this is basically just... I didn't realize. Oh no, this guy's gonna be a problem. I just know it. Okay, I gotta be careful. I really gotta be careful with this dude. I mean, he's not like the other Fergus or whatever he was. But he still hits like him. Oh my god, having the... Okay. What are they fighting? You keep saying stupid bitch. Fuck me. Okay. Oh my god, I almost fucked that up. I could have died, bro. I almost messed that up bad. Okay, I still hear people fighting. Not sure where they're fighting, but they're still fighting.
You London vampire!
Oh shit, he has the blood barrier. I forgot. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now the vampires are out in force trying to kill everything as well. Alright, let's go there and like see what the sitch is over there. Okay, they're fighting that one zombie. Yo, no, no, no. Fuck off. Dude, I don't know what ability was that, but it basically took half my health every single time. That shit is fucking OP. That's what it is.
It's locked all.
Okay, can't open up this area, so it's not really a matter of like. All I know is, okay, this is Lady Ashbury's area. We're not gonna bother with that yet, like I said. We is still exploring. Another blood.
There's one of them vermin!
Woo! Thank God. Okay. I think that's the blood spear ability. I have a feeling that is actually the blood spear ability. But maybe instead of like damaging, it takes away health. Oh well, who knows? Rightio, see you soon.
It's locked.
West End. So we still can't really go into West End for now. I guess technically if you want to bypass the fight, you could just fly above. But why would I do that? I love to, but not really. I don't love to fight. But at the same time, it's like it does give you some XP, not a lot, but you know, it's still some XP.
I cannot enter.
It's the reason why it's like, Okay, we know this one we unlock because this one goes to Whitechapel. I think we killed everyone already, so... Well, basically we cleared out the entire area, so... Alright.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
What a splendid house. You must rest in a bed. Ding dong.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
Oh.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Oh.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan.
Oh.
I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
Okay.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
Alright, back.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
I mean, he keeps saying I'm his champion, so...
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Wait, so they can't keep the drink down? Kind of like, you know, like Tokyo Ghoul,
Please, call me Elizabeth.
where they can't eat anything else
So,
but
my
human
lady,
flesh.
Why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Oh?
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the Guard of Prewen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Okay.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Okay.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
Ooh.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Econs I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Ooh.
I think I saw them kill an Econ on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Okay.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
Ooh.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
All right.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer.
Damn.
I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Ooh.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
God.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
Hey.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
Alright. Back.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
Ooh.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Damn.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help,
Damn.
my lady.
Could you
Look
do
at-
me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice.
Damn.
I had best prepare myself to meet
It's
this
literally
Lord
just
Redgrave
flirting
now.
with each other.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Romance.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Romance. Lol. I don't want to say it, but if you think about it, it's like you're romancing a woman that's age is literally like very fucking old.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
All right. Oh, I see question marks. Not question marks, but shit. What's it called again? Not question marks. Exclamation marks. So let's go talk to these people. Let's go talk to them. And we'll also see whether we can't like just pick pickpocket the whole place. Personal diary. Charlotte Ashbury. Oh. Her mother. But I want... Or maybe adopted. I mean, he could be adopted. Sodium hypochlorite solution. Bram Stoker.
It's locked.
Dracula. The Blood Night tragedy.
Hello again, Jonathan.
Sorry to disturb you again, but
Of course, my dear.
concerning your investigation,
Yes?
are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent, much like her mother.
Do you think we shall ever see better days? Or at least better nights?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
When all of this is over, the war and the epidemic, we could leave the city for a while. Travel around Europe, you and I.
Traveling is always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
Okay, alright.
Goodbye.
And next, okay, let's go talk to Dr. Swansea again. Whee! I mean, should be fine. As long as I don't sleep, the enemies don't spawn. So technically, I have a free path to just... rush, so I just need to turn right. We'll keep going straight. Oh. Run, bitch! Run! Ooh!
Good evening.
Good evening, Doc.
I'd like...
Wise choice.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea.
Jonathan.
Tense, to say the least.
I am sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime, can I be of any help?
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
Oh.
So you do know him?
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Are you afraid of him? Is he that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
Came back.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Oh.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Prewen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Prewen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
Back.
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is an artist? And rather a good one.
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I had purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters? But she never told me which ones.
Ooh. Alright.
I shall
Present yourself to the Ascalon Club. Okay. And well, since we're here, might as well. Alright. Wait. Do I actually have enough to upgrade? I could technically upgrade, but at the same time, like I said. Well, I mean, I already upgraded this, so. Upgraded the pistol. Ooh. Ooh, I can do this. Good trigger parts. Alright, for now, we're just gonna hold off on crafting. Not crafting, but upgrading for now. I mean, eventually I will... Yeah, but for now, we're just gonna just not bother too much. With the upgrade, not upgrade, the... Oh yeah, upgrade stuff. Best if I can get my hands on a couple more first before we start, like, upgrading everything. Okay, I don't know why this thing always spawns. Aluminium powder. Alright, so now I need to go into West End. This is the only way into West. Well, no, there's two ways to go into West End, but...
It's locked, all right.
And we can't go in from here. So, okay, I see where I can go. Aha. Can go in from here. There's a lot of blood.
It's locked.
Door will open on that side. Ill-formed something skull.
Killed her!
Recognize him?
No, this one ain't on our list.
Well, that's one less anyway. It'll make McCullum happy.
Damn.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Step away, sir. Still my fucking face! All of you bloody leeches need killing.
Oh, so close. I was so close to death. I was so fucking close to death. That was not even a joke. The hell was that? Icarus threat. Could it be under this one here? Right, where is it? Is it here? Not here at all, so unless it's here. If it's not here at all, that's what, yep, the Icarus threat there. I mean, I just wanted to read it, just in, well, not really read it, but just like open it, just in case it showed something. Okay, it's in West End itself. Alright, stop puking, my dude. Damn girl, you just keep puking. Like, it's real, I feel like you're gonna puke your lungs out.
I cannot enter.
Yep. Either it's a quest related area.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, I think it's probably a quest related area. Alright. Oh. This one takes me, takes me back to Whitechapel. And what's next? What is next, yeah? Ooh. God damn it. Ah, my eyes. It burns the soul.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Oh. I can just keep teleporting. Nah. Hey yo, level 29. Like, the hell is this? Like, y'all trying to kill me? I mean,
Trust the leech, boy!
it's one of them.
Find this boy! Fuck, he's dead!
Come on. Broke me neck. Alright. I have a feeling I will die. Ooh, mama. Dude, this is not good for my health, man. Especially that ill-formed skull. I mean, she's basically just what you call that. Done with this area. Ooh. More bag of junk. Shillings. And nothing else, I think. Silver fork. Oh, there's plenty of stuff. I'm just not pressing F enough. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is fine. Sets, alright. Well, not fine, because again, I'm just exploring right now, because again, new area, right? Alright. Okay, that's even worse. We literally have a poison vampire. It's not just a poison vampire. We have a boomer. I just realized we have a fucking...
I cannot enter.
We have a fucking boomer. You know, from Left 4 Dead 2. Just not as fragile as like a real boomer. Okay, perfect. We have unlocked this area at least. Oh fuck, I wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't expecting anything. Just 2 swipes and I'm dead. That's amazing. Alright, where am I gonna get spawned? Up here again, huh? What the fuck? Where are these people coming from? Alright, I gotta pay attention. Yeah, fuck you.
It's locked.
Right. Ill-formed skull. Alright. There we go.
This is despicable.
And not like I said, not gonna bother this one because that's the opposite. Okay. Think we know about that. What the fuck? That felt like I. Charlotte.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected. Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Alright. Medical
Do you
check.
need my medical attention, Charlotte?
I am fine, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes.
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
What the fuck?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Okay. Back.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see? And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The
Oh.
correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Back.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night,
Lord.
considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
No.
Are you a suffragette? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia.
but women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time, even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Aw. A new investigation.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Okay, back. Personal questions.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How is it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother, and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte, when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
I mean, technically, what she's saying is true as well. I mean...
Why do you still hope to become a vampire, in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me. The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman with
Oh.
a good education and a brilliant future. But have you thought about the price you'd have to pay? The loneliness, the necessary masquerade.
Is it not true of every high position? To change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one's side.
Tell me, Charlotte, how do you plan to achieve eternal life, since you've obviously given it a lot of thought?
I won't give up. You have no idea how determined I am, sir. I may contract a deadly disease. I may throw myself under a carriage.
Damn.
Just to be saved by her sweet kiss.
That's a disturbing answer, young lady. And the worst part of it is, I know you speak the truth.
There are less dangerous ways, Doctor. Instead of throwing myself under a horse like Emily Davison, I could just throw myself into your arms.
Never.
Be careful what you wish for, young lady. I could gaze at you right now and then take you to a shady corner and have my way with you. And leave your carcass to the rats.
You wouldn't dare. My mother would know. She'd never forgive you.
How could she suspect me? Do you know how many vampires are lurking in the city tonight as we speak? Vampires with a worse sense of humor than mine.
Oh, my God. For one second, I thought you actually... Excellent, Dr. Reed. Very convincing.
Damn. But I mean, technically, I can't even do it anyway, but, you know.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best...
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Alright. Present yourself before the Ascalon Club. How about new? Huh?
Hungry. Where shall I eat?
Calhoun Shaw. Right. Calhoun.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
Okay. He's healthy. Let's
I
trade.
may have a...
See what you got. Item can be recycled. Like I said, anything can be recycled. We're not gonna touch. So. All right.
Goody.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Oh, looks like we found a foodie.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
No, I don't think. A surprise for the London's lone gourmet. Oh wait, no.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
It's false. Are you that blind?
You cannot expect the newspapers to expose the truth while the war is still raging. I can assure you that the situation here is desperate.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? and all the random violence.
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
Okay.
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
Alright, back. Personal questions.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
Okay.
London's lone gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Alright, for now, we can just leave. Charlotte Ashbury.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley.
Oh.
How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Oh.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
What is this new battle?
Alcohol.
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget.
PTSD.
They're here too. They're everywhere.
Oh.
Vampires.
Vampires?
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Okay.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Ooh. Okay, back. For now, there's nothing much, but...
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
You
Alright.
need some...
I think for now, like I said, yeah, for now, I'm mainly just gonna go about West End talking to and everybody that I can. Okay, you know what? Maybe later. I don't know why. I just don't feel comfortable going that side yet. I just want to focus more on this general area here first.
Did you hear me? Steady back! Cross the leads, boys!
Bitey, bitey. There we go. Ooh. Okay, that seems to be a mall of some kind. Alright, where am I in the first place?
Fresh water. As long as it's not holy water, I may find some use for it.
Fresh water. Oh, I can. Oh, you know what? I just realized I can go back to the Pembroke. Remember how like Jonathan has like always said like, oh, these things need. Oh, it needs water. It needs water for the plant that's about to die. So. Oh.
I don't care.
Alright. Oh. Oh god. My eyes. Kimura. What the f- Okay, stop it. All right. Okay, that blood barrier is so fucking annoying right now.
I'm
my
Dr. Jonathan
God.
Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
I'm gonna have to, not save, but
Yes.
Good.
we're gonna have to, like, come back later. The heresy of the pure blood. Not come back later, but basically, we're gonna have to... English is not my forefront, but we need to sleep, yes. Dude, okay, fighting that vampire was so annoying because of like the blood barrier. But I mean, to be honest, I mean, it literally just shows why the blood barrier, I guess, it's like damn good. Alright, jeez. Cool it. Alright, I just about had it with your bullshit. Not gonna go close to that. There we go. Unknown. Wait, is this my house here? It is. Lol. Oh, give me a second. Okay, do I want to sleep? That's the choice now. Well, I mean, I could. Oh, 4,500. I don't even have that much anyway. 1,300. Yeah, I went for the healing one. How much is this? 2,000. I could. Okay, no. For now, we're not gonna do any sort of sleeping or anything. Like I said, for now.
Mary? Oh, my dear.
Oh.
Mother. Good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Ooh, some ain't right.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary?
Oh.
No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Right.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
But she...
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson? And my son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
Ah.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
Ah. I think something's not right with her, and...
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Ah. Okay. Alright.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Your father and I have spoken about your fiancé, Mary. We believe he'll be an honorable husband for you. We'll set a date for the marriage then. That way, I'm sure one of my children will give me grandchildren. I understand your thirst for knowledge, Jonathan. And your father and I are proud of it. But you are not that young anymore, my son. When will I meet your soulmate?
Okay, so yeah, she's...
You can ascribe my romantic tendencies to my French origins if you want, Aubrey. But I'll never cease to believe in a match made in heaven, my beloved.
Okay, so she's playing family, I guess.
I really wish you could meet her, Mother. You would love her. I cannot enter. It's locked.
Yeah, probably if somehow you're a dick and actually kill your mother, you probably could enter there. Right.
I remember Sunday walks in the...
Summer in France. Absolutely. Why not?
Alright, besides the shillings, more shillings. What else? Calhoun. Avery, the family butler. O letter. Just gonna keep pressing F at everything. Oh, besides that F.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister.
I can't see anything
What
because...
a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
Goodbye.
Of course.
Alright, the reason why, cause I don't like it when the cut.
Yes.
Okay, you are healthy.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reed is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
Oh.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
Aww.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I am sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
Yeah. Alright.
I found an old letter written by my father and addressed to me. Do you know anything about it, Avery?
Your father wanted me to give you this letter for your 35th birthday, but you left for the war, and the letter remained in his office until tonight.
I realize now you knew my father better than I did. Do you know why he left, Avery? Did he ever speak to you about his departure?
No, sir. Mr. Reed was not exactly forthcoming. Perhaps this letter will give you the information you require.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I lived.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty. But you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
Ooh.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic.
Oh.
No mass grave, please, sir.
You really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind, Avery.
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
Huh.
My home is here, and I have nowhere else to go. But this house will need some improvements if I move here. Some radical changes.
That's good news. Whatever changes you have in mind, I'm sure we will find an arrangement that suits your mother also.
Do you know my mother speaks to the dead members of this family?
Yes. I sometimes hear her speaking to you, Miss Mary, and her baby. Sometimes your father, too.
So she thinks I'm also dead. And what about you?
I believe she only sees her relatives as the dead she speaks to, Mr. Jonathan. It breaks my heart to see Miss Reed like that.
I mean,
I am powerless to help her. She thinks I'm a ghost, too. Whatever I say, she just sees me as another dead relative.
But you are still alive, Mr. Jonathan. That's the difference. And I am sure Miss Reed will realize it soon.
yeah. Life in London. Alright.
Goodbye.
Of course.
We're done with this one, so next. Oh. Okay. So next is going to this site first, because I want to talk to as many people as I can before we stop. Morning leaflet. Believe vampires had invaded London. Well, to be honest, a lot of vampires have invaded London. They just never left. They were always here. Okay. Alright, door has been unlocked, so another way to come in from this area. Okay, so next, let's see if we can find a way. Well, not really find a way because okay, wait, let me double check on where all of this, like, quest is as well, so I don't accidentally start, so... Find an exceptional restaurant. Okay, this is just this, so nothing much. Emily is missing. Where's her house? House is back here near the North Docks. And then a journey to the past. Find the second part of your... in the Temple Gardens, okay. Okay. are you, miss?
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Willow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
What?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Help. Hey, you're healthy for someone who's been eating rats.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Ah.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
I wonder if this will be an investigation or
Tell
something.
me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Okay, so...
I must...
Well, I mean, there's no hit, so... I have a feeling that's probably where we go find Emily. Right, this place is unlocked, so we don't have to worry about this area. Well, I mean, later we'll come back for quest, but not for now. Let's see, yeah. I mean, if there's nothing more, then, like I said, we can... Okay, that brings us to sewer.
It's locked, all right.
Don't want to go to sewer. And back here is the Ascalon Club, so... I mean, not for now. We're not gonna go to sewer. Maybe later.
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a conventional menu.
Yeah. Well, that's all the people around here. There's, like I said, a couple more, but it could be different areas of West End. I mean, there's still this general area. Still haven't really got to. Back here as well. This, we are done for now. Alright. Alright, we shall stop here. They don't want to continue. Basically, we're gonna just... Tomorrow we're gonna continue just exploring generally this entire area. But this entire area here. Find people to talk to and all that stuff. Finish every possible side quest before we talk to Ascalon. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna leave now. So this is Fat Boy signing off. Bye bye.